The consciousness exercise is unique to sacred attention therapy. It is a distillation of the very essence of the totality of meditation techniques. I've attempted in the consciousness exercise to present in a way that you can accelerate in your daily life, bring in the practice, memorize the steps fairly easily, I hope. And although we will practice now the longer method, in time you can compress the steps of the consciousness exercise and find that with 1 or 2 minutes you can center yourself in a place of inner being, inner peace and centeredness. So, without any more introduction, which you can find elsewhere and which we can discuss later at more length, let's begin the consciousness exercise in the same way as we would any session of inner work or meditation. Be sure that your external environment is ready, prepared, without interruption. Mobile phones off, anyone you need to talk to in your immediate environment to tell them, just press the pause on this just now and take off and sort out messages or people who have some dependence on you for the next half hour or so. So assuming the external environment has been dealt with, let's bring it closer to home. You're sitting, I hope, comfortably in a chair on the floor in cross-legged position, or in any case with a straight back, ready to be relaxed and alert for a fair length of time. When we start shortly, I'd like you also to close your eyes. But for now, take 2 or 3 deep breaths. And breathe all the way out. And as you do so, relax the body. And allow the body to be loose. Just enough tension to keep you sitting in the chair with the straight back. Depending on your seating place, make sure you're sitting far enough forward that your back and your torso are naturally erect, but in an easy way. Relax your shoulders, your head and neck. Feel your bottom firmly on the seat. And if appropriate, the soles of your feet are separate and they're firmly on the ground. I would suggest your hands, one inside of the other, placed upwards, in upper way, in your lap, easily, with the shoulders and the arms, the upper back, middle back, lower back, relaxed and easy. Your head and neck erect in a continuation with your spine, you see. And relax here in the third eye, relax in the temples and around the eyes, and here in your jaw, around the mouth and nose. Now, just take a breath. Take another breath. Feel peaceful and safe in this environment, and then when you're ready, just gently close your eyes. and respond to the directions, the steps of the consciousness exercise. First of all, I'd like you to become aware of sound around you in your environment, in the room, outside the window. Allow sound to be very present in your awareness. And allow sound in its separate aspects and also in its symphonic merged aspect of different sounds and then sound. Now withdraw from that experience. Just let that be, but bring your awareness away. And I'd like you to feel touch, the feeling of the clothes on your skin, the seat on your behind, the air on your skin. Just allow the tactile sensations of touch to be there, again in their separate aspects. And then in their symphonic merged aspect, touch, you can feel pressure, you can feel the light touch of a breeze or a small draft, you can feel your shirt on your neck, bracelet perhaps, necklace. Let them all merge into one feeling of tactile sensation. And take a deep breath. And withdraw now from sensations of touch. Now you're beginning to have this feeling of engaging with your awareness and your central experience and directing it. I'd like you to direct your awareness now to the olfactory sense, fragrance, smell. Register experience, feel the fragrances in the room. The smells around you. And again in their separate states, separate fragrances, separate odours. And then in their merged experience, fragrance. And withdraw now your awareness, take a breath, come back to yourself. Bring your awareness to a neutral state. Notice now you've withdrawn from 3 senses. And we'll go now into the awareness, your awareness of taste. Separate tastes. And the conglomeration of taste, taste itself. Focusing your awareness Take a deep breath and return to neutral. Good. Now, even with your eyes closed, you'll notice there is visual impressions of form and colour and shape, perhaps of what you saw before you close your eyes, or what appears now with the inner eye. Bring your attention to sight, seeing, to the visual impress of sense experience. Register, see, be aware of shape and form and colour, both individually and wholly, in the whole aspect. And take a deep breath. And withdraw your awareness now within your skin. Bring everything back in, so your awareness is only of internal processes just now. All of your awareness comes in within your skin, within this boundary of physicality. I'd like you to bring your awareness first to the respiratory system, the intake of breath, the in-breath at the nostrils and the slightly parted lips. And then the turn around of the breath to the out-breath, up, out, through, deflating the lungs, the movement of the diaphragm. Bring all of your awareness to the belly inflating and deflating, to the breath going down the front line of the body and then being expelled through your nostrils. If you can, bring your attention to the oxygen that's circulating around the physical body as you do so, with the intake of oxygen, the intake of air. And take a deep breath and withdraw from that witnessing of respiration. Bring your attention now, deep breath, to the pulse in your body, to your heartbeat, to the blood circulating around your body. Feel your heart, feel the reciprocal movement in the veins and the arteries, the life-giving excursion of blood in the physical body. And breathe, retrieve your awareness, deep breath. Notice now the digestive system, the complex processes going on from your mouth down through your stomach and your intestines, complex processes of assimilating the food that sustains a physical body. Become aware of your tummy, your stomach, processes in the large and small intestines. Be aware of the digestive system. Now bring your awareness, once you've withdrawn it from awareness of digestion, to the complex many other systems within the physical body. Just taking a minute to become aware of the skeletal system and the muscles, your reproductive organs, and all of the complex systems that go into this reality of the human body, the totality and the complexity of this state of human form. And withdraw your awareness now with a deep breath from all of the physical systems, all of the anatomical systems. And the physiological systems, and bring your attention now to mind, to mental processes. And register for a moment, not so much what the mind is thinking about, but how the mind is engaged with its habitual activity. For example, is there worrying, planning? Is it relaxed? Is there any peace in the mind? Is there anger or sadness or fear, and some trepidation, some anxieties? Let's consider the tone of mind and the mode of thinking. And spend a few more seconds with your awareness purely on mind itself. Take a deep breath. Withdraw your attention now, bring it back to yourself, further into neutral, and take a pause and a breath. Bring your awareness now to the flow of emotions in your physicality, the emotional tones, the feelings, experience of fear and anger and sadness and hurt that you carry and habitually don't usually perhaps tune into or hold an experience of. And let these feelings, along with more delicate, vulnerable, fragile feelings of openness and vulnerability, relaxation, ease, contentment, peace, be there in your awareness. Deep breath, and withdraw even now from emotions and their flow within your body. Now, as you withdraw your awareness now towards your center, either symbolically or in your imagination, moving further in, further down, further in toward the center of yourself, of the organism in its entirety, there is a sense, isn't there, of I. There is a sense of self. There is a sense of I am here, I am present. Bring your awareness to that I-ness momentarily, and breathe and experience the I, the self, your me-ness. And then carefully, gently, but deliberately bring your awareness away even from that sense of I-ness of yourself. Retrieve your awareness from it so that there's awareness now, but without an object. Pure awareness, not applied. And withdraw in that awareness or that witnessing further in, further in, further in. Take a deep breath and withdraw into a smaller, more internal, more central place inside. And breathe. Now this place has no object, has no subject. This awareness withdrawn now into your very center meets a emptiness, space, an inner space, and you could call it peace or nothingness or great potential or being, just being, without any application, without any sense of restlessness. Take a deep breath. Breathe out all the way. And allow these circular and deep, full breaths, even as you reside in this inner central place of a being state. Nothing to do. Just tremendous relaxation, alertness, reality with no separation, you see, no object, no subject, just the being state. And breathe. Deepen now into this inner emptiness. Allow yourself to feel at peace. Allow yourself to feel both full and empty at the same time. Allow this place to be a mystery, with a tone of peace and contentment and ease. And essence and purity. Truth and consciousness. You have arrived in this place of beingness, of consciousness. Now spend a minute here in perfect ease, if you will. Now when you're ready to return, a few things are important, of course. One is be very gentle with yourself. Allow 2-3 very deep breaths and shake the body loosely, sensitively, before you rise from this meditative state. Do not feel you have to relinquish the sense of being, although certainly in the beginning stages you will lose it, which is why I'd encourage you to consider taking up the consciousness exercise once a day, and you'll notice that in time the sense of beingness, sense of your inner consciousness stays with you for longer and longer, and then of course it doesn't leave, because it never has. So going about your day now, in whatever forms and activities you take up, respond to the loss of the beingness, but don't be overwhelmed. Take up this practice as often as you can. This has been a half-hour exercise, but you can do it in much, much less time. Over time it becomes easier to vary the way in which you do it, and you may even be able to do it in a street of a capital city as you're walking along the road. You can do it in groups. If you're a therapist or a counsellor, you may care to spend 15 or 20 minutes doing it before you start your working day. You can also benefit, of course, by spending some time, maybe a few minutes or longer, doing it before you go to sleep at night. Either way, enjoy the consciousness exercise, deepen through the consciousness exercise. And as you become ready to do so, apply some discipline, and in time may it become a constant state of deepening awareness, of you in your temporal form appearing in reality perpetually.